We are here. After the sprint race. As I said, I had to run, which is a big shame, but we're here. And we have Nico Hülkenberg, as you could see, getting up 3-place demotion, starting P15. But it's okay. We can deal with that. So, 54 laps of fuel. Pace mode. Right, what strategy are we using? It has to be a soft hard. No, actually, we are gonna check. Oh yeah, it's an easy soft medium half the race. So we're doing 24 and 25 laps. Easy. I like that. I like that the best strategy might not be up there. We're doing 25 laps with Nico. It might be worth doing this strategy though. Absolutely sending the soft tires into oblivion. Going on hards quite early and getting out of traffic. Because Hülkenberg is gonna be quicker than the guys. Sure, he can get through traffic quite well. We did see that. 17 laps and he was up in 12th. Which is definitely acceptable from him, but at the same time, if we do that, say we absolutely yeet the tires, go, whoopsie, go already on lap like 15, maybe even earlier, like here, we're gonna be out of traffic, and we just have to, no, I don't think that's, I think we're doing this strategy. We do have enough tire to push, especially on the mediums. Let's just put that in then. Upgrade strategy. So that's what we're doing. Let's just input this as well. So again, 54 laps. And 55 laps. That's weird. Driver options, push, 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 push. So here we go then. The hunt for points is still on.
Final checks have been carried out on the grid, and it won't be long until we get underway. A chance to see just what Charles Leclerc can achieve here.
It's a P2 start for them, an excellent opportunity, and no doubt they'll be looking to grab it with both hands.
And it looks like we're good to go. Here we go, with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Here we go then.
it's lights out, and away we go.
Sorry. Instantly.
You've got the pace. Copy that.
Let's see if we can get a good start. It's actually down to P11 already. And Hulk is staying P15. Magnussen is up into P10 once again. That is crucial for us. Oh, there was a collision again.
You okay, Kev?
Yeah, my bad.
Suspension damage, minor. Think it's okay.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Let's see what
Let's
happened.
take a look at the replay. Now here we are tackling turn 3.
I think it's Russell.
Cars jostling for position. Oh, and the car's there.
I think that's on Russell.
Slow down now.
Hulkenberg gets ahead, but then gets held up. And he's in P14 now.
I don't understand what's going on.
No,
Okay,
it's
let's
got
make the
ahead.
most of it. Okay, back off.
Yep.
See if we can get ahead of Albon. Let's just push everything
these
for
guys.
the
Let's
rest
catch
of the
'em.
lap. His confidence is bad. Let's see if he can get him. He didn't even go for it. He had a look into 2. But I think he's gonna have to wait and go for it in 3. He gets a good exit. Not quite enough though.
And Russell retired.
Oh!
Copy.
Okay, more lift and coast, please.
Copy.
They retire people in the box now. That's actually like very, very interesting.
We need a back off.
Copy.
Hulkenberg is stuck behind Albon. Let's leave it in top up for a bit.
To charge on.
Yeah, copy that.
K-Mag. Tsunoda is so quick.
DRS is enabled. You are now P10. Next car on Ocon. Car behind you at the moment is Gasly.
Can push even more.
Yes.
Magnussen currently has a suspension issue. That is of course not what we want. But he is trucking on.
just see what we can do.
See if we can push into.
Pick the pace back up.
Copy.
Mode push now.
Copy that.
We are also gonna push Hulk.
Let's just put our head down.
Copy.
Let's just see if we can
If you don't need it, no lift and coast.
Yep.
get ahead then. We can. Let's go back into top up.
Charge on.
Yep.
Yeah, just go a bit slower.
Copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
We are gonna be in DRS. Norris has overtaken Gasly, which is very good. Oh yeah, should probably tell him not to be that aggressive right now. Don't need to go for any moves, we just need to stay with him. Hulkenberg is in P13, which is oh yeah, that's why. Let's fix this a little bit. So we're actually back up to Sonoda. We could actually get some very decent points here. We could get some very, very decent points. We're going to need to push past Sonoda.
Might need to pick up the pace a little bit.
Copy that.
Let's go for it. Welcome everyone to stream.
Let's go.
Really good.
We passed Tsunoda and Ocon, and now we're chasing after Hamilton.
Charge on.
Copy.
Meanwhile, the battle just ahead of Hulkenberg for P11 is spicy as well. As Norris and Gasly, I think, made a little bit of contact through Castle now, side by side. Incredible driving from these two. I think we're going to put it on aggressive. We're going neutral on ERS with him. See if we can catch back up. Oh, and we are in trouble with Magnussen, his ERS.
Tyres are quite hot.
Might as well deploy everything then to try and get
Mode push.
back up to Hamilton.
Charge on.
Copy.
I'll go back up to standard for tires. Hulkenberg is catching. And then it's gonna get past, I think. So this is the goal today, P8. And regarding Hulkenberg, he's now having to go back down into standard. Let's sim it a bit. Magnussen lost. Place temporarily. I'm not that worried. We should be able to keep up with him. And looks like we are just about. Actually not. That's annoying. Hopefully now Ocon can get caught up with Hamilton. Gasly
No tire managing required. Let's use
has
it.
fallen back from.
Good.
Let's see. K-Mag is actually fighting Tsunoda now. He's gonna have to settle in behind
Charge
him.
on.
Copy.
Hopefully we don't lose too much now. These tires are cooking apparently. Let's go into light for a bit longer then. Let's leave it in neutral then also, so we don't lose as much time. And then up into P9 now. Tsunoda drops back. Slowly dropping back from Ocon, unfortunately. And I have just realized that his tires are absolutely cooking it. Let's go back up to neutral for him. Let's go up into neutral for him. Now we can go into top up. Magnussen has entered the pit window. As he's back into P9. Oh, there's a red flag.
Red flag.
And that is good for
Let's
us.
take a closer look.
Let's see what happens.
Now we're watching Carlos
Oh,
Sainz here.
of course it is. Oh,
And the car
of
with a
course it
nasty
is.
crash into the barrier. Well, following a crash like that, it'll be important now to ensure that any debris is cleared from the scene.
Of course it is fucking Ferrari on Ferrari. Happy we did not decide to go early then. We're gonna start P9 and P13. We're gonna go onto the medium tires. The two leaders crashed out. That's
All
3
drivers have taken their positions again.
of the
Once
front
more,
runners now
they're
out.
ready to race. It's lights out, and away we go.
Again, sorry, but let's try and go for it here.
You've got the pace. You can do this.
Magnussen up into P7. Can he make it P6? Around the outside. He does make it P6. Oh, and it's 3 wide into turn 3. Behind him, we have Nico Hülkenberg up into P11. That's actually probably just where he started, actually. Sometimes I am quite stupid. Oh, he goes for it. Fair play to him. We're going to make it. Yeah, so he doesn't quite go for it.
Slow down now.
Got it.
The goal
More
is
management,
to
turn 12, please.
Yep, copy.
try and stay in P6. Well, of course, if we can get... Let's just turn that on.
Okay, remember
Can't
mode
hurt.
push.
Copy that.
Simply it can't hurt.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna turn on always defend. And we're gonna try and defend. What tires is everyone on? But I am gonna guess the opposite of what they were on. Nico still down in P11. Question is the soft runners going to make it? I'm thinking Tsunoda, Hamilton, especially. The Red Bulls can absolutely check out and then just take care of their tires, but I'm thinking especially who did you say, Tsunoda and Hamilton. I don't think they can make it, you know. Here we go. I wonder if pushing the engine makes the tire temps go up. I'm actually gonna play with that and
Let's add the lift and
see.
coast back in.
Copy.
I think it does, you know.
Keep pushing.
So maybe we don't want to take that much fuel
Copy.
and play with tires instead. We lost that position.
That was dangerous. Had to take a voting action.
Keep going, you're doing good.
Mode push.
Copy.
Oh, that's annoying.
Let's pick up the pace.
Copy.
We have Cord back up, and he's actually gonna look towards the inside. Not quite though. Let's go neutral, neutral, balanced. So next time we're not gonna bring that much fuel. I think that might actually help us in the long run. I think we're actually gonna underfuel next race because we can run so much in here. If we're doing that, we might as well.
From tyre point of view, we don't think lift and coast is necessary.
Copy.
Yeah, let's try and get...
Mode push.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for it.
Come on, Kev.
Copy.
Kev is... Oh!
I'm a lot faster than these guys.
Remember, long way to go in this race.
I think... we can get him. Here we go. Loads of extra speed. Down the inside they go.
A long way to go.
Hulk can't get past. We are gonna go for it this year.
We'll
This
catch
year,
these
this lap.
guys.
By absolutely yeeting everything. We want to get past Alex Albon. Let's push fuel again.
No more lift and coast.
Copy that.
Up into P11 he goes.
I'm way faster than these guys.
Keep pushing.
Magnussen can't get ahead.
Yeah, just go a bit slower.
Yeah.
Hulkenberg.
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed.
Yep.
How is standings looking currently? Verstappen will be on 99 points. Stroll will be 4th in the World Championship. Alonso will move up to 7th. If we can get this, Kevin Magnussen will get ahead of Tsunoda. The constructors, we would continue to be 6th. If we want to challenge Alpine this year, we need to get by. We're gonna have to go into top up.
Okay, we're out of DRS.
We are in
Copy.
DRS, luckily, of Norris. Unfortunately, Norris is in DRS as well, so it might be a bit tough. But don't go for the overtake. Don't forget, Magnussen actually has damage as well. Hulkenberg. I think we're gonna do it again, you know. Yeet everything out of the final corner into the first sector. With Hulkenberg. We're topping up ERS to get a little bit. We don't want to lose touch. Actually, never mind, because Norris still has a DRS, which is gonna be a struggle. But we can do it with K-Mag. Let's get ahead. Let's see if we can get ahead like this. Let's do that, then do that as well, so we always defend when and if we get ahead. There he goes. Have a look. Couldn't quite do it. We can see Hulkenberg is actually
Push.
Yep.
losing touch now.
Tyres are quite hot, Kev.
Copy.
Charge on, please.
Yes.
Now let's defend. Came up into P6. What would this mean for especially constructors? It would mean us up into still up into P6, but we would get equal points with Alpine. DHL fastest lap. It's a bit unfair because only McLaren has made a stop with Oscar Piastri. And in the meantime, Hulkenberg has actually...
More lift and coast, please.
Yeah.
Let's see how Magnussen does. Defending. Oh, he can't do it at all.
We need a back off.
Copy.
If you don't need it, no lift and coast.
Copy that.
There he goes. Round the outside.
Might need to pick up the pace a little bit.
Copy.
Come on, get it done. Down the inside again, and us. Are they gonna go side by side through Castle? They are. Let's head over to here. We're once again
Okay, perfect. Let's get back up to pace.
gonna absolutely send it on.
In clear, I would be so much faster.
Mode push.
Yep.
Just hold back a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, this is fantastic. Norris and
Okay,
Gasly
charge on,
fighting.
charge on.
Honestly,
Yep,
I
yep.
want Norris to get ahead, and he does. He does get ahead. That is amazing for our championship. We're actually ahead now of Alpine. Well, not ahead, but ahead on points this race, which would mean that we start to catch up, start edge back. Okay, Albon is shaken off. Tsunoda has apparently gotten ahead, but and his tires are not dying off as quick as I kind of anticipated them to. So let's see if we can
Mode push.
inch
that.
back on him. We can't. And now actually Ocon is getting ahead.
Charge on.
Yeah, copy.
And now Ocon got ahead, but he can't pull away that much, can he? He can't. Okay, Mag, still keeping up into P7 now. Down back into P8. They are continuously fighting.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
Let's see. Magnussen gets ahead. Hulkenberg is keeping up. If Hulkenberg can get ahead of Gasly without and Magnussen keeping ahead of Ocon, no matter if he gets Tsunoda or not, still gonna be great result.
That was dangerous. Had to take avoiding action.
For us.
Let's just get into a rhythm.
10 laps to go.
Just pick up the pace.
Copy.
Charge on.
Copy that.
Yuki would also be a... Oh, that's not good. Gasly has gotten ahead. And he's right on the back of them. I think we're gonna have to...
Let's use that K1.
Yep.
Actually, let's save that K1. Let's just push on the tires a little
We're
bit.
happy
Let's
with you pushing.
Yeah.
save that and get up into... Let's make sure Magnussen also... That's what he is supposed to.
Okay, Kev, no more lift and coast.
Copy.
Go for it. A bit also. Altenberg is now up into P10. Now we deploy to try and get back up to Gasly.
Yeah, copy.
Magnussen is keeping them behind currently very, very nicely indeed. Neutral defending. Hulkenberg up into P9. Let's try and see if we can do this.
No more lifting coast.
Magnussen is keeping ahead as well. Let's go back to neutral on this one. So we have made progress. That's very, very good. The tires are still overheating a little bit for Hulkenberg, but that's just something we'll have to live with. Ocon is actually pushing his tires a lot more than we are. Check. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
Mode push.
Copy.
One push back. This time he gets DRS.
Let's recharge a bit.
Copy.
Let's
Add
do
lifting
neutral.
coast in turn 1.
Copy.
We're not that far off. Tsunoda now.
Mode push.
Yeah, got
Let's
that.
go for that. Let's go for that P6 as well now. Let's do that,
All the pushing you can get.
that.
Yes.
Magnussen is now pushing like crazy to try and get to Tsunoda, whose tires are starting to drop off. They're definitely making it, but they are going to be worse. Can he? Now it's dropping off again.
Mode push.
Copy.
Oh, Ocon is out of DRS. Ocon is out of DRS. Magnussen pushing has actually dropped Ocon. And that could mean...
Yeah, just go a bit slower.
Yep.
Go for it.
6 laps to go, Ken.
See what you can do.
Copy.
And it fails the first. But in that same time period,
Charge
Kevin
on.
Copy that.
gets up into P6 and Hulkenberg now up into P8.
Let's go.
You're doing a really good job. Currently P6.
Okay, more lifting coast, please.
Yep.
Now always, always, always defend.
Just keep hanging in there.
A long way to go.
Let's conserve.
Slow down now.
Copy that.
It's okay. leave it on top up.
Might
We're
need to pick up the pace a little bit.
going to get that DRS.
From tyre point of view, we don't think lift and coast is necessary.
Copy that.
So he should get up into P6 now.
5 laps to go.
Defend that.
Copy that.
If you don't need it, no lift and coast.
Copy.
Alright. Let's stop defending, we couldn't keep it. Same for you, don't always defend now. Actually no, don't push for it quite yet. That's 3 to go. What's the tire situation? Our tires are gonna be a lot better. I think what we do with K-Mag is out of turn 3, push like crazy. Out of turn 2, sorry. Push like crazy, try and get ahead of Tsunoda and then continue to push a bit throughout the lap. Try and get Tsunoda out of that DRS. Ocon has disappeared for Hulkenberg, unfortunately. Right. Aggressive, push, deploy.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
This is what we're doing now. This is the move that hopefully gets us P6 in this race. He is passed. Now he needs to go. Now he needs to go. He needs to drop him like a rock. He has. He has got him. Let's go back down into neutral ERS. Let's see if we can keep ahead. Oh, never mind.
Mode push.
Yeah, copy.
Hulkenberg is actually starting to catch back up, so let's
Okay, mode push.
Yes.
send it. Let's keep it that way, but then do that. So 2 laps to go. Crossing the line.
3 laps to go.
Oh yeah, 3 laps. Never mind. We're only on lap 49. 3 laps to go. Hulkenberg is trying to catch back up. He has. I think he has. We just need to keep managing this gap. Whoops. And this would definitely jump us back up towards Alpine.
That was dangerous. Had to take a voting action.
Keep pushing.
AlphaTauri is scoring good points, but that's not something we are concerned about. We seem to be faster than them in general. Here we go then. What's Ocon's tires? 54. On lap 50, or rather, the leaders are now on lap 50. That's quite a big gap. So I honestly think this is the biggest battle right now. Because Magnussen has dropped Tsunoda and is dropping him. So is Hulkenberg against Ocon for P8.
Two more laps, Kev.
Oh, I think there was contact.
Now I'm
What's the
just
contact?
looking here.
No, Ocon
Possibly
crashed on his
Ocon's
own.
part of that.
Yeah, he just doesn't. So that's us up into P8 and P6. Now, can he catch up to Tsunoda?
Mode push.
Yeah.
Can we get a P6, P7 here today? Driver of the day should go to Hulkenberg after this. P15 is gonna become P7. Last lap for Verstappen. Oh, hold on. We don't wanna.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
We don't wanna overtake right now.
Let's add the lift and coast back in.
Copy that.
Now we go.
Let's catch him.
So we're gonna overtake,
Mode push, mode push.
hopefully into turn 3,
You can push
or
from
out
now.
of turn 2 at least.
Copy.
Mode push.
Yeah.
Starting the last time lap.
Luckily he's gonna overtake into
Copy that.
1. Can he get a better exit than Tsunoda? That is what he needs to do now. He has made the move earlier than I anticipated. That's the one we want. And he does keep him behind. Now all we need to do
Just hold back a little bit.
Yeah, copy that.
is not crash with the hot tires
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed.
and then get a good exit out the final corner. Actually, let's just send it.
Let's just
Try and
put
get
our head
away.
Yep.
Try and get away.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
So wins does
No more
Verstappen.
overtake.
Alonso
Mode push.
Copy.
redeems himself and gets a P2 after his horrendous start to the season. Nico Hülkenberg, what a drive. He's gonna get P7. And we are best of the rest today.
Okay, that's the flag.
Okay, that's checkered flag.
That's P7 today. And yeah, what a race, guys. P6 and 7. That is not what we... That's everyone over the line. Ocon finishes in P17 in the end. Just hit the wall. Let's see.
You have to say, Kevin Magnussen really didn't put a foot wrong today.
An outstanding performance today to have made the top 10. Not many would have expected this from the team, to be honest.
And you love to see this. The whole team celebrating this magnificent result. And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
A third win of the season has to leave them and the team feeling confident.
And before they get back to work, I think it's time to cool off here in Azerbaijan. Now, Karun, I'd be really keen to know, how do you think the Haas team will be reflecting on today's result?
No doubt they'll be pleased. Both drivers really delivered, and what's more, there were lots of positives to be taken away from the race.
I agree with you, Karun
Well,
Chandok.
everybody, that's all from us here in Baku.
Coming up next, the teams will be taking a trip to the Sunshine State. The Hard Rock Stadium is laying down the track for a captivating race at the Miami Grand Prix.
Can only agree with Karun Chandok. What a race from us there. P6 and 7. That is literally all we could ask for. Yuki Tsunoda did very, very well. Russell retired. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Russell retired because the team decided to retire him. He didn't crash out or anything. Well, he did crash, but not crash out. And the team decided to retire him rather than going on. As you could also see, Esteban Ocon down 8 places, hit the wall with only a few laps to go, lost the front wing, and yeah, is out of the points. So only Gasly scores points, and he only scores 2. The Drivers' Championship, Kevin Magnussen is actually up into P10 in that championship now. Actually going ahead of Pierre Gasly. Nico Hülkenberg only 2 points behind. And we're equal on points going into this race. Very, very solid results for us. Of course, Max Verstappen leads the championship. And in the constructors, we have really closed the gap now to Alpine. Only 2 points between us. Remember, we have upgrades coming in as well. DHL Pit Stop Award is a bit unfair because no one made a stop because of the red flag. So only McLaren, who did make a stop just before it came out. And then Esteban Ocon, who boxed for the front wing. The McLaren up into the lead. Fortunately, we stay right near the bottom. Of course, we did not make any pit stops. We stopped under the red flag. But yeah, what a race. Hülkenberg 18th in the practice, lost in qualifying after crashing out on his first run, getting 12th in the sprint, having a grid penalty to take, starting 15th, getting P7 at the end. Insane results. Pietro Fittipaldi, of course, still here. Oh yeah, we did not do that. That's annoying. But a result of dreams for us. MoneyGram Haas. Onto car development. You can see that it's looking a little bit meh. Right, ATR starts today. Car inspection. We had a couple of parts destroyed and another fail. And a couple of more parts destroyed. So we're going to have to look at that. Theo Pourchaire continues to dominate in F2. Board confidence is high now, very nice. And yeah, they are continuing on to actually improve, because they are performing very, very well. Fittipaldi up to 70 reaction. I have to take a look. Fittipaldi. It doesn't seem to. So what was it that was upgraded then? What was his reactions? Okay, let's see then. Drivers. Fittipaldi. It does take. Because I had Hülkenberg and he's... I think his control dropped so far down, but it didn't... It hasn't updated. I think it was somewhere like... in the 50s range. Let's see. His control was a 56, but apparently it's not, so I don't really know. Let's take another look then. So, overtaking for K-Mag should be 80. Overtaking is at 80. Okay, let's read this then. Alfa Romeo has a HQ upgrade. And Franz Tost. They've scored some points. And here is the current standings. Zhou is currently last. Car build. I'm gonna have to rebuild a couple of parts. Gonna have to install that one then. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. So we are gonna have to build some parts. Car part development. I think we should push on this season now. Actually, first of all, let's go into cars and do this. So chassis. Have this one. So that would make us quicker. Actually, wait. Wait, let's see. Okay, so the chassis number 2 is actually better. Yes, it's a little bit better for speed, but that doesn't do anything. So we're gonna stop manufacturing the car, that part then. This chassis isn't very good. So let's just go back to this one. If we do this one on car 1 and then do this one, we lose high speed. But with this one we gain top speed. So I think this one is actually, because top speed is what we're struggling with the most actually. But I do think we need so suspension, we need a couple. Yeah, we're actually gonna have to emergency manufacture them in to get anything. Side pods, we have none on this, which definitely is gonna gives us so much top speed. Again, I think we're gonna do 2 emergency parts. It's expensive as hell, but it gives us the chance to run it. And then we rush in the next 2, so they do arrive for Imola. Let's actually go through all the car parts. So chassis is now number 3. Front wing, we only have 3 front wings. We need to do some of them. Rear wings we have a lot of. In the rear wing 2 is installed. Side pods is moving us up so far. Underfloor is also gonna be on car 1 because he's leading the championship out of them. Such a small upgrade, but the small things so we're waiting for that now. I have heard that the correct qualifying system is gonna be in place in Imola. The hard in Q1, medium Q2, soft Q3, so that's gonna be exciting when we get there. Now, let's do cumulative so we see what happens. Okay, first of all, we're gonna firstly wanna do pit stop time. So once we get here, yeah, we're gonna need to give them an extra rest day. Firstly, actually 2 extra rest days. So that fatigue is not a factor coming at least into the race. That's acceptable. The chance of mistake is going to come down. So it's going to be at 15%. I think we want to actually let's do a couple unbalanced. It just helps us minimize those mistakes a little bit more. And then yeah. So chances of mistake is gonna be 14.94% and 15.12%. That actually we're just gonna make this gym. I know it makes it that little bit higher, but that helps us get the pit stop times down. Let's confirm those changes. Right. Regarding contracts, I will renew contracts. Yeah, after Belgium, I think is a good idea. So we'll do that in August, just like teams usually do in real life. We'll review each and every contract, but we can start thinking. So we have the two drivers, Nico on high morale, Kevin on okay. We have Fittipaldi, who's not gonna be there next season. I already have the plan for the driver's seat. Simon Resta, I do think we're gonna negotiate his contract. Gary Gannon, I think we're gonna part ways with, and yeah, that's the contracts we have. Race engineers. Slade is probably gonna be here. And let's hop on towards Miami. Reduce. Sponsors have calendar. So what does that? Oh. Then no. We want the money. So sounds like a you problem, to be honest. I again think we can easily reach Q2 with both cars, and then we're gonna bet on one car getting into Q3. It seems to be roughly where we're at. Race targets in position P12, unfortunately. Finish streak. We're not gonna promise anything. But yeah, let's hop on towards Miami.
Oh man,
What?
first race.
Oh well, okay, cool.
Once again, we touch down in Miami as F1 returns to the Magic City. Miami Gardens is transformed into the Miami International Autodrome, built here especially for the Grand Prix. It's a thrilling street circuit where one wrong move can end in disaster, but for those who can conquer its literal ups and downs, victory is all the sweeter. Miami has long, tight, straight sections that need as much driver confidence and precision as a corner, as well as 3 hard braking zones. The chicane through turns 14 to 15 is particularly likely to catch drivers out and throw them into a wall.
Red Bull have outscored their rivals to be at the top of the constructors' table right now. There are still plenty of rounds left to fight for that title, though.
Stay right here, because we're just getting started.
Interesting. Ooh, we are gonna see rain for the first time. And it's in Miami. I did not see... It's called the Sunshine State. Come on. And what is the strategy for... expected strategies is medium hards or SMS. That's interesting. We'll do soft. Right. I do think that this chassis is going to be better. Side pods is definitely a step up. There's half a kilometer if we don't use that one. That one is gonna be on both cars, I feel. It's good for low speed, which is necessary. Engine, we're gonna put back this worn engine. ERS, we're gonna use this. And the gearbox, we're gonna use this one. That's starting to get a bit of wear. Now, car setup. I have this slight suspicion. We'll do that. I think cornering is going to be quite important, so let's do that. Soft runs for 34 laps, so let's put in 25 laps of fuel. Again, we're gonna see how the soft tires perform. Let's do that. Now, chassis 3 is installed. Front wing, rear wing, side pod, underfloor. So good. Suspension, of course. Engine, ERS, and gearbox. Car setup. $25 of fuel. Let's go out into FP1 then.
Radio check.
Radio's good.
Good for me too.
radio check, Nico.
Yep, loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Whoops. That's very green. See how the tire behaves. Seems to slowly rise. Won't be able to push it that hard because it continues to rise. It stays around 100. What if we push fuel for a couple of minutes?
No more lift and coast.
Yeah.
And go for you.
No more lifting coast.
Copy.
The tires continues to rise. Actually, the tires seem to stay around 100, so you could use softs. Tire seems...
How does the car feel?
Just inconsistency.
Copy.
Let's bring him in then. There's a yellow flag somewhere. It's cars that has crashed, and Norris is gonna get a penalty. We weren't allowed to see what happened though, apparently. Okay, so he wants actually reversed. He wants high rear wing, quite low front wing, but he wants a lot of cornering, which is very, very weird. You're gonna want either like this. That doesn't make sense either. I think we're gonna go like that. We'll just make sure this is the wrong way. We'll do that, but I think that's wrong also. Just to make sure we get...
How does the car feel, Nico?
The stability is very poor.
Okay, understood.
Again, the same. These tires seems to actually survive a beating with pushing fuel.
Switch the pit limiter on. Stop on the marks, find pre-start rev, switch off.
We're gonna try it a little bit longer now. With K-Mag and see if and when the tires go up. So let's push fuel.
Okay, Kev, no more lift and coast.
Copy.
Yeah, again. Actually, let's first of all, let's do that. And this one, we're going to go the other way just to get as much cornering as possible. Alright, so far the tires is actually surviving the punishment of pushing fuel. I guess we're... it's starting to creep up there. 104, 105, 104, 105, 106. I mean, it can take it. So I think if we use the software, we're obviously gonna have to look. I'm assuming it's gonna be 110, that's the limit. Here we go, I'm back. But I'm assuming 110 is gonna be the... Yeah, the 110 is the tire...
Slow down now.
Copy.
And it seemed to...
From tyre point of view, we don't think lift and coast is necessary.
Copy.
Let's do that now. We're starting high. We're pushing. Yeah, it's dropping back. So I think...
How does the car feel, Kev?
All good.
I think on this track you can actually push tires and fuel. Obviously we're gonna have to keep an eye on what the weather is supposed to be like. Traction. And that's gonna have to be the setup. Otherwise it's like that, but no, it can't be. So let's bring that back up. That's gonna have to be the setup then. Which tires are those are best? Let's drag the fuel down to 15 laps.
Box.
Watch your speed. In the pit
But
lane.
yeah, softs
Stop
can
at the
take a
marks, go to
beating
P1,
here.
please.
Softs can take a beating, that's very important. We have to keep an eye on that track temp though, because at 39.3 it's definitely possible, but if that goes a lot higher, like if it's 50 on race day, like it might be
How's your
completely
read
different.
on the balance and things?
It's much better.
Understood.
So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that, of course. One goes in. Okay, that's nice. Now the question is, which way do we go with everything? There we go. Yeah, these are better. Let's fuel up for 15 laps as well. It's gonna be 10 minutes of running, which is good for track acclimatization, which is a crucial thing now. But to be fair, with setups being a little bit easier, if we can get it right with Fittipaldi, that would mean that when the other driver then steps into the car, it's gonna be
Now we'll come
alright
around and
anyways.
take the checker.
Because we can just do lap after lap after lap after lap after lap after lap. Alright, can we see weather report of some sort? Circuit info. Potion usage doesn't matter. Circuit. I mean, we can see that it's gonna rain, but I would love a bit of a better overview on the weather, because I want to see what tires to bring. I mean, we can do medium hards, because then we only have to deal with either soft or soft medium. But with rain, I anticipate that it's better to keep a sort of mediums. I do think we're gonna do soft, medium, hard. If we do soft, here we're gonna have 3 sets plus this, so 4 sets. We're gonna, if we make it into Q3, we're gonna use this in Q1, this Q2, this Q3, and we're gonna have 1 set of softs for the race. At least 1 set of fresh softs. And then we're gonna have 1 set of medium, 2 sets of mediums actually, 1 set of hards. And the reason I want to save mediums is because if it's gonna go between rain and dry, like, you don't know if it's gonna be long before the rain or long after the rain. And if it's long between both and it's just a splat in the middle of rain, you have to keep 2 sets of mediums. So I think what we're doing is running softs again in this session. We can see that traction, I think, has gone the wrong way, to be honest. So that you can go there. I can go there. Actually, straights. We can get that. Can't. I think either that's the way, or Yeah, it's gonna have to be. So again, 25 laps of fuel. Actually, let's stick on 30 laps of fuel. And let's push fuel again. And we're gonna check the tire temps, or track temps, and see what effect that has. Because I honestly believe it's gonna have a big influence. 35 laps of fuel usage, and let's manage FP2. So track temp is a little bit hotter, it's 39.5, so there's a couple degrees points of a degree hotter, which of course I don't think it's gonna affect that much. 39.5, we had 39.3 in FP1. It goes up to 39.6 now, so now it's 0.3 of a degree. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that as well. 39.7. 110 degrees, that's the limit. But if... Oh, someone's crashed. Only a yellow flag though, luckily.
How is the balance? How's the balance?
39.8, and it's still holding strong and 102 degrees. So yeah, I think we're gonna be able to push quite hard on the fuel with soft tires. We're actually gonna keep Hulkenberg out because of course it's optimal, so there's no need to change a lot. Let's speed it through then. Yeah, the tires doesn't seem to go up. It's gotten a bit...
You okay, Kev?
Yeah, my bad. Front wing damage, I'm sure. I can't see it yet, but I think it is.
Let's see what happened there.
Yeah.
Here we are then at the 11th corner.
Oh no.
Tries to get by. Has to be said, that was pretty risky.
Oh,
now that
that's
had the
gonna be...
potential.
That's gonna be Magnussen as well, isn't it? Yeah. That's a penalty for K-Mag. So he's gonna start a bit lower down. Was that 3 or 5 places?
Thanks, folks.
And limiter on, please. Okay, Kev, so stopping on the marks.
So I think a little bit more front wing then is what's needed. Let's do that. Let's select that set of softs again. And yeah, we're gonna, at this rate, we're gonna have to manufacture a set of wings, which is gonna be expensive. And running an F1 team is apparently expensive. Let's call... No, actually, let's not call Hulkenberg in. Let's call him in after about half the session. And again, the fuel Now it's almost 40 degrees, so this is the best test. 'Cause I think this is the temps we're gonna see at the race. And still, it's a little bit higher now, I think. 104, 105. So, yeah, I think it is affected by track temp, which is good. Gives you another thing to keep an eye on. Let's call Hulkenberg in. His tires are starting to die. Anyways, how many laps was that? I wish I could see that somewhere. There we go, 100. I need 20 laps, or I think. Oh, come off it. You still can't do that, which is a shame. I wanna have 50 laps of fuel because I'm gonna push. Okay, let's go down to...
Try to do some lifting coast.
Copy.
Sorry, just writing up about being able to take more fuel. we go. I'm gonna quick sim. I just want I put in their Discord to be allowed to take more fuel, because it would be very nice to see how.
Kev, how does the car feel?
I'm happy here.
Copy that.
Do that. Yeah, so basically I want to be able to take 100 kilos
Yep, pit lane.
of fuel,
Watch your speed in the pit lane.
so you can
Stop
see
on the
how
marks.
if a heavy car affects the tire temp as well. Because if I start on the softs and I have this data now that, oh, I can push the softs, and then all of a sudden my car can't do that because it's a heavy car. And then I need stability up. Let's do that. Good one. Hulkenberg. And now we have very worn engines in our cars, so we are gonna start to drop back. Oh, the chassis has taken damage. Of course it has. I think we're going to change focus from this year to next year after the European stint, so after Monza.
Checkered flag, Nico, checkered flag.
Or rather, I think the final upgrade is going to be for Monza or whatnot. That was practice 2. And we're going into P3, and that is cloudy. 4.4 mil. Don't crash again, Magnuson. Right, mediums. 46 laps. Let's put in 30. Set up. You are of course very happy, so you can just slide in that medium set up onto 35 laps of fuel. And yeah, let's just go. Now again, we're gonna be able to see on the mediums.
Green light.
Behave. It's now almost 50 degrees. Oh, sorry, 41 degrees. I don't know why I said 50. It's nowhere near 50. Well, it depends on how you look at it. Tires are seeming a bit cold. Let's
No more lifting coast.
Copy.
We will go to high fuel now.
Copy.
Okay, so it's 40. Oh, it's dropping now. It's dropping real heavy. But yeah, I think again we're gonna be able to push on this track a little bit more. Obviously, we're not doing any running in traffic. That might.
Are you okay there?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need to manufacture our we don't have any more front wings. You stupid donkeys. Let's see, front wing and suspension damage. Suspension is okay, we have 4 of those. Do you have to ruin our front wings all the time? The gearbox is now also getting worn, that's okay. Don't even know what happened.
Pit lane.
Switch the pit limiter on, and you can stop on the marks, find pre-start revs, and then switch off.
Right, let's fix this then. So tires we're gonna put on the hards. And let's just slap in the fuel. Now car parts. We don't have any front wings. Yeah, well, we can't do anything about that. actually. We're actually gonna have to send him out with a broken front wing, which is just so annoying. Yeah, we're gonna have to manufacture them.
VSC.
Now that incident looks to involve Oscar Piastri.
Alright, something has happened. Original safety car. Piastri's out. Leclerc is apparently 9 seconds off the pace, but
VSC.
Again, it seems to be...
Any comments there, Kev?
Let's head into the box then. It seems to be possible to push with all of the tires. Right. That's my last.
Have I got a power issue?
Just stand by.
Okay, more lift and coast, please.
Copy.
How does the car feel?
Well, we can't do much about it now anyways. I just realized his track acclimatization is not going to be 100. That's a bit annoying. Meanwhile, Kiv's just out here, getting used to the car parts, actually.
Okay, Kev, check your flag.
Right. We got 99 track acclimatization, that's a bit annoying. 97, 98, that's fine.
There's tension in the air today, so it must be time for qualifying.
Qualifying consists of 3 periods, with the slowest drivers eliminated after each one.
Yes, yes. We know how qualifying works at this point. Right. Let's put in engine ERS and the new gearbox. Now, oops. Front wing missing. Let's just do the 3 then. It's gonna cost us a lot, but at least we have enough of those. Now engine is getting replaced. Whoa. We don't want to do that quite yet. Gearbox. Right, so tires is... We should be through on 1 set of softs. Q1 seems to be quite easy to get through. Bottas is just out there doing laps. I don't want to get held up by Bottas, so let's... I think here we go. I think we found a good gap. Oh, and of course,
How's the test?
Joe has to come out. Gamer goes P8. Hulkenberg
Currently P8. Mode
P7.
in, box
Yeah, I
lap.
think Magnussen was held up.
Copy.
Okay, Nico, so we're in P8 now. It's a very good lap. Press in button, and we will box now, box now.
Yep.
We should be through, right? I'm gonna take a little bit of a gamble and say that we are. Ferrari, I think, is the best team right now. They literally look so quick. Alright, here we go. We can't do anything, and Hulkenberg is through. Magnussen needs one more finisher. We are through into Q2. I think we can reach Q3 again. Obviously, we don't know what the weather is. gonna be that's the one thing I wanna see. Prediction. It doesn't always have to be right. That could be a thing that the weather does. Manage Q2, and we gotta remember the Magnussen that has a penalty.
That should be the green light.
Which is very annoying. And what we could do is save us on softs with Magnussen.
Stay negative on your delta.
Whoa.
Okay, Kev. So mode in, please. Mode in.
Hulkenberg got held up, I think.
Your P5.
I don't think we're gonna do another lap with Russell.
Okay, press in button,
Russell?
press in button. and box
Magnussen.
now.
Russell just entered his position when I was gonna say it. But Hulkenberg is definitely gonna have to do another one. The reason for that is I think Magnussen had a penalty. Can I look it up somewhere? Yeah, Kevin Magnussen has a grid penalty, so there's no point. Like, if he goes through, great. If he doesn't, it's not gonna matter. He's gonna start so far back anyways. And I honestly think Magnussen might have gotten through on old tires. Let's go out now. Let's get this gap. Amazing. Hulkenberg needs this. Yes, he gets a gap. He gets a lovely gap. Where can he get to? Here we go. Nico Hulkenberg to the line, gets P6.
Your P6. Lap time is decent.
And gets P7
So
quite
let's
quick
press
with
in button,
Stroll.
press in button. Okay, copy.
Now it's basically a waiting game for all of us. I do think Magnussen is out. He's gonna be out because Hamilton is gonna improve and then Gasly is gonna improve. Here we go then. Magnussen needs another 3 drivers behind him to be done. We're on board, we're inside Hamilton's helmet. Trying and hoping. Magnussen is through. Everyone behind did not improve. So Magnussen actually gets through on old sets. Hulkenberg obviously wouldn't because his lap was hindered. Let's see, obviously Hamilton is also through. He didn't improve. He had a weird little thing. P7 and P9 in Q2. It's time for Q3. And now we'll just use a set of fresh softs. Hulkenberg will use worn sets and then a fresh set. So he will only have one set of softs. Magnussen will have two sets. Magnussen will go out at the end with no matter what.
Okay, green light, green light.
Let's go in this area here. Hulkenberg obviously has already used tires now. Only doing one run.
Okay, you're currently P3. Good lap. Okay, and we will box now, box. Just watch the FIA weighbridge lights. Watch the weighbridge lights.
Good.
Yeah, we did not expect much. I think everyone's on fresh tires anyways. Let's go in though and set these up as the tires of use. Mason is gonna see if we can get him out. And he's gonna get out behind Merck, which is not bad. If he can get that toe from Hamilton, we're gonna take that.
That's a checkered flag, mate.
Let's see then what Magnussen can do. His lap times will be green. Hulkenberg is also green, which is crucial. Kevin Magnussen goes to P8. Hulkenberg goes P9. We are out qualifying Lewis Hamilton today. So Magnussen will get put back.
Well, there's nothing quite like it. Welcome along to race day.
The Miami Grand Prix arrived.
So it's gonna start P10, which, I mean, we take that. We take that. Someone can go to the end with a bit of luck. Now, rain is coming quite early, so we are going to start on softs. I mean, it's coming lap 15 or something. I mean, we can go already there, so I think it's gonna be a hard push. I actually have to get closer to the TV so I can actually see the weather icons. It's going to be light rain from there all the way to the end. I think we can, whoopsie, just do this in one with Magnussen, and maybe we do two stop with maybe we do a two stop then with Hulkenberg. So again, we're gonna start softs because of course. Somewhere around here. Soft, a hard push, intermediate. We could do this and push. We can also convert it to a one-stop. I guess we'll see how well the tires work under pushing. If they continuously overheat, we'll just convert it into a one-stop, go slow with it, and say, yeah, we're doing plan B. One-stop, and we'll just say, yeah, one-stop is the way to go. If we can push, we're gonna gain a buttload of time. By pushing. Right, so fuel. It seemed like we could push quite hard, at least on the softs. So I am gonna take an extra lap. Again, an extra lap. I wish you could tell the drivers to go for overtakes already here. I think that would be a good addition for them. So here, just add it to extra, like go for risky overtakes. Here we go then, we'll go to the grid. What's that, P7 and P10?
"57 laps await our competitors here in Miami, so may the best driver win." The anticipation and excitement may be building up, but there's a cool head on Carlos Sainz.
They've got a fantastic opportunity starting on pole, but can they carry it through to the end?
Right, let's get to it then.
Right.
Here we go with the Miami Grand Prix.
That's even.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
You've got the pace.
Copy.
Miami is where I got.
Let's give it a go.
Yeah, copy that.
Miami is actually where I got my first points. Last game with Aston Martin. Sebastian Vettel had a bit of luck with safety car. So hopefully we can replicate that and get a good result here once again. Okay, no, go for it.
Mode push.
Copy.
There's a move going on. I think it's one of the Red Bulls. Can that have been Perez? And his teammate maybe. Let's see. Hulkenberg can get this move done into the final couple of turns here. Can't
Let's
quite
add
do
the
it.
lift and coast back in.
Yep, copy.
Go back a little bit then.
We need to back off.
Oopsie.
Okay, back off.
Yeah.
The same for him.
Slow down now.
Copy that.
Okay, we're still in the point, which is where we want to be. Magnussen is starting to drop back. Hulkenberg is... Oh! Oh! There's a big incident! Hulkenberg made it through, but he's not gonna...
Red flag, red flag.
Let's see. Oh, he spins and he takes out his teammate. And the Mercs crashes.
Yeah.
Alonso is not happy.
And you can just feel the frustration from the team watching on the monitors.
They are out. I think Russell's out. I can't see what weather there was. Time until session restarts. I think we're gonna go on Inters. I literally couldn't see the weather. They really need to fix that. Yeah, I got lucky there.
We're ready to get this race underway.
I got really,
again.
really lucky there.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Obviously not gonna get the perfect launch I want now, but we move. I think everyone started on Inters, yeah. Even though Drive is technically quicker right now, but that's very good, because I have a feeling in 2022 the AI would have started on softs and everyone would have peeled into the pits. Like next lap, or the lap after. K-Mag is up into 5th. We're ahead of the Red Bull of badass.
Let's go.
You're doing a great job, Kev.
Now we can see what happened. And if we watch Magnussen, the
What a
opportunity
move.
begging to be taken. And up the order they move.
What a move from Kevin Magnussen, up into P5 now.
Yeah, just go a bit slower.
Yep.
I am gonna leave them.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Oh. So here we go. Inters is now the fastest tire. We want that. So I don't think there's any DRS now. So now the pace has to be the English. The pass has to be made on pure pace. Jesus, why was that so hard? Let's go down to light on the inters.
More management, turn 12, please.
Copy that.
Let's get these tires. Right now, if we could keep this, we would move up into 5th in the championship and we'll be charging towards Merrick as well. Because Russell is out again, Alonso is out again, Stroll is out. We're P4 and 5, we just need, I think. Oh, the tires might not last the distance. That's gonna be tricky. I'm actually going to don't fight teammates. We're gonna try. We're not gonna go for high aggression overtakes though. So here we go. He should get out of the way. He does, but he keeps the Red Bull behind. Crucial. This is important. So because I think Magnussen is quicker. That's the only reason I'm doing it. If no one pulls away or anything, I'll swap them back. The Hulkenberg is still technically P4. I just want to give Magnussen the same chance to pull away. That I think he can do. How does it look when it's wet? Lovely. So it's supposed to rain the rest of the race. Oh, actually, because of that, there might be some sun at the end. There might be some sun at the end, and that is crucial. I like that. We can see Magnussen is pulling away ever so slightly. Hulkenberg still clinging on to the DRS. Going to standard and just see.
Okay, good job. Now pick up your pace.
Copy.
Let's see where the tires go. Let's do the same for Magnussen.
Just pick up the pace.
If they start to spike again, it's, yeah. I think we're gonna have to start defending.
We'll just hold them off.
So yeah, now Hülkenberg is basically gonna be our wall. Yeah, without DRS, they aren't really good. They aren't really that good. Tires are doing quite well. Let's speed it up a little bit. Hope Hülkenberg can keep Perez behind. Seems to be doing a stellar job. 5 seconds behind Magnussen now. But he's defending like a champion. Let's go for neutral. Let's pick up the pace. Let's see if we can get back on Hamilton. Now the tires are starting to overheat again.
You got it, dude.
Yep.
Here we go. Can he get him? No. Not from this position.
Got no ERS.
Let's just use all of our ERS. Come on. No. It's...
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed.
Copy.
Yeah, Hamilton is gone. Now let's again start to defend them.
Just keep hanging in there.
We gotta remember though, Hamilton is in a faster car. So is Perez. So anything above a P, what's that? 6 and 7 is literally a bonus. And right now we're holding P4 and P6. I think we might see a P 5 and 7 at the end. Alright, once again, we're just gonna keep on keeping on.
We need a back off.
Yes.
Now we're in the same situation again.
Okay to push.
Yep.
We want to go to the dry period on these tires, but we can't push too hard.
Mode push.
Copy.
think we're gonna get him, but we have to give it a shot. Not getting any ERS now. One time try now. It's too far back. Let's go to top up.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Okay, back off.
Yeah.
Kevin is managing so well. Still sitting P4. So once again, we can go back up to that, we can go back to
Can push
pushing,
even more.
fuel.
Yep.
This way we should be quick enough.
What?
I'll
We'll
let you
totally
there,
catch them up,
brother.
okay?
You need to get by. There we go. Getting
Okay, charge on.
Copy.
right. I think P9 is the maximum Hulk conversion. Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, so it's not gonna be a lot of rain. Right. I guess I really couldn't see. I must have double clicked or something because I couldn't see. Jesus. That's amazing. Oh, that is just amazing. Let's push the tires a bit more. I think Hulkenberg. He's not supposed to. We can remove that because it's not gonna be... I lost another position. Okay, let's stop saving ERS for now and hope he can start to pull back away. We should make a strategy view where add a strategy, add a new stint right here when it's supposed to get dry. Let's just go onto the soft tires again. Create strategy A. So that's what we're going to do. And the same for Hülkenberg. I think it's just that little bit too... Like it's about 10 laps, which means it's too far to really do anything. Oops, I didn't change strategy on alt, so there we go. So yeah, Hülkenberg is in P9. I think that's gonna be his max today. Maybe get one of the Alpines, but I don't think he has the pace. Magnus and Haas now actually lost his advantage. Is it gonna be dry now?
How is the track condition? How's the track?
It can't be time to box already, can it? It's supposed to get a little bit wetter in a couple of minutes then. Oh. And honestly, Magnussen doesn't even matter if we lose these positions. We're gonna try and keep them. Rain is incoming. It's getting a little bit wetter once again. No one is leaving the intermediates quite yet. Slowly tricking back up. This could be fun.
Mode push, Kev.
Yeah, copy.
Let's see if we can get him back. Pushing for all our glory here. This will be the final push lap. And he is around the outside now. He's gonna turn to the inside. And I'm back to the outside through Mickey Mouse section.
In clear air, I would be so much faster.
They
Keep pushing.
can't. And now his ERS is out. So he's gonna have to recharge.
Copy.
It is unfortunate. But again, we're quite happy. Even if we drop back another position. It's barely wet again. There we go. It is now damp again.
How's the tires?
Tyres are quite hot, Kev. Slow down now.
Copy that.
Oh, safety car. That's perfect, actually. Gives us a chance to recharge everything.
Safety car, safety car.
DRS is disabled.
Oh dear, a crash! There's been a crash!
Alex Albon has binned it. He gets on the power too early and slams the wall. Luckily, doesn't collect the, I think it was Alfa Romeo. The team is not happy, of course. Yeah, that's Albon out. Bottas.
Okay, Kev, Albon went off. Possible debris.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, everyone is okay. They are boxing. Oh, crap, yeah. We're gonna stick Hulkenberg on a set of softs. He doesn't have any fresh sets, so... Let's see, we're missing the safety car, so I guess we can see the weather. Yeah, everyone seems to be doing it.
Bit late.
I think it has to be done. Let's see now. Nico Hülkenberg. That is also a pit stop issue. This is actually quite smart. We're missing a buttload of traffic. A stop goes on. A good stop, 2.465. Yeah, we're confirming the pit stop this lap.
Boxing this lap.
I have to make sure this
Copy that.
lap.
Box, Kev, box, please confirm.
Box.
Let's see, yeah, all the leaders in. Good stop, 2.478. Oh, it's gonna come out just ahead of Hamilton. Have we just undercut someone? I think we just undercut someone in under safety car. What the hell happened there? A couple of the cars have gone for mediums. We've gone for softs. Of course, Hulkenberg.
It's quite slippery already.
Yeah, we know. It's not gonna end on the safety car. It's way too far for that. It's gonna come in this lap, I think. No, it's one more lap then. Oh, lapped cars is overtaking, that's why. Cash was lapped. It's now dry, so yeah, we got a bit lucky there that the leaders was not caught. Did we just undercut under safety car? I think we did, which is just insane.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. So just get ready for the safety car restart. Yeah, copy that.
Alright, would go and check, but I can't be bothered. Let's just push. Deploy. Push. Deploy.
Might need to pick up the pace a little bit.
Okay. High. Person high. Need to make sure we're not on the fin as well. If we get this P4. No, it's definitely not weird. Have I done that this entire race? No, oh yeah, I turned it off during the red flag. I'll just keep it on.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, copy.
Plenty of K1.
But yeah, I usually keep it on
Yep.
for basically the entire race. I like that the cars recharge during red flags now. That's not something I mentioned, but they do. Alright, let's go to interval, which is what we need. Ah, yeah. Basically, last game it didn't recharge, so if you got a red flag, you would sit there on like 23% DRS and they're like, well, I'm screwed. But now it recharges you, so... Alright.
Is it improving at all? It looks like to us it's not raining.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna keep some ERS in the tank. We want to keep that P6 at least for
We're happy
K9.
with tires.
Copy.
We're gonna push like crazy with Magnus and just see what we can get out of the car. Nico is going to be fighting for P8. Fortunately, he lacks that little bit of pace, unfortunately. But he defends very well. Now let's bring that back. I know your tires are overheating. See how the Haas is still rising. That's a shame.
Yeah, just go a bit slower.
Copy.
Oh, Hülkenberg is quite close to the DRS
Let's
of
use that K1.
Gasly.
Yeah, copy.
Let's see if we can get it. No, he doesn't. Oh, actually. He's not getting it here, but he can get it over start finish straight. Unless there's hasn't been activated yet, I guess we'll see that very, very soon.
Pick the pace
Science
back up.
gets the fastest
Copy.
lap. Oh, here we go. Let's deploy.
Mode push, please.
Let's
Mode
try
push.
and keep that
Copy
position.
that.
Can't quite keep it.
That was dangerous. Had to take averting action.
Okay, let's make the most of it.
Oh, we can get DRS down here on with both cars. We're gonna deploy now.
Mode push.
Copy.
No tire managing required. Let's use it.
Yeah, copy.
We are also deploying. Hülkenberg is passed. Let's keep that. Here we go then, Kevin. Tries down the inside, have a look. Couldn't quite do it. Gotta go down to neutral now.
I'm a lot faster than these guys.
Remember, long way to go in this race. Charge on.
Copy that.
Hülkenberg.
We'll just hold them off.
Try and top up at the same time.
Charge on.
Copy.
You
Nope.
can pick up the pace now.
Copy.
We get DRS though. Magnussen still behind Hamilton, just. Here we go. Looks to the inside. It's a long side by the corner. And he gets ahead up into P7 once again for the German. Down the inside again from Gasly. And also Magnussen has got ahead.
Let's go.
You're doing a really good job, Kev. So you're currently P4.
We're gonna take that down for Magnussen. Oh, never mind. Let's bring it down then.
Slow down now.
Copy.
Let's go back up to neutral as well, so we don't lose too much time. Same for Nico.
Just hold back a little bit.
Yep.
Also traffic in here. Perez has gotten ahead of Hamilton now. But they seem to be stuck. Now here comes Hülkenberg. Oh,
Okay, back off.
he goes for it.
Yeah.
He gets it done actually. Can he keep it though? It's DRS. Down to turn 1. Can't quite do it. Hülkenberg. I mean, to be fair, he is a good wingman to Magnussen. He's definitely a good wingman. But I want two very, very good drivers next season. Or in 2 seasons. Yeah, Magnussen dropped back now.
This is all I got.
A long way to go. Just pick up the pace.
Copy.
Hülkenberg is holding off the Alpines. Magnussen is trying to keep up with Sergio Perez. As we can see, a lovely little battle here. For P1 as well. So back on board with Kevin. I think we're gonna have to use some ERS now.
Do you need to be mode push?
Copy.
To try and just keep up with Sergio. We wanna try and get back ahead.
All the pushing you can get.
Copy.
He's struggling through this low speed section where Red Bull is so much better. He did not get DRS, so let's
Charge on.
Yeah, copy that.
go back to them. P5 is still a great result if we can get that. But it will be best of the rest because Red Bull and Ferrari seems to be the best two, and of course Aston is out with both cars. Oops, wrong button. Nico is continuing to absolutely boss the Alpines.
Might need to pick up the pace a little bit.
Copy.
Hamilton has actually been dropped. If we can keep that up, I mean, we're gonna continue to recharge our battery. If Hamilton catches back up, fine. If it doesn't, even better. We're gonna
We need a back
also
off.
go down
Copy.
a little bit on Hülkenberg's car. And softs is looking a little bit dicey. Hülkenberg's tires is gonna struggle. He of course had no fresh sets. But it also wasn't supposed to be dry at the end. Verstappen has gone for the lead. Meanwhile, we have the tire attempts to go for it with Magnussen a little bit more. Let's go back up here. Right, they have caught
Okay,
back
perfect.
in,
Let's get
so
back up to pace.
Copy.
To charge on.
Yeah, copy that.
the thing with Hülkenberg is we can't really box now. If we box, he's gonna be last. Well, 16th, no 15th, 15th. Sorry. So that's gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna struggle. I think Hamilton is trying to push up to us now. So let's try and go off recharge for a little bit. Just to see if we can keep him at bay. But Hülkenberg is starting to struggle against Ocon and Gasly, but their tire wear isn't much better. Their tire wear is not much better than ours. That is crucial for us. We can go back up to normal. Let's keep an eye on what Hülkenberg does. Stays ahead for now. And Magnussen has actually caught back up to Sergio Perez. And now we can do that. Get the tires down. Oh, there's a safety car! No! 52 out of 57. It might not be over. Oh, it is a full course. It's a full course. Yeah, it's over. It's gonna end. It's gonna end under safety car, I think.
There's a yellow flag now.
It's Norris and Tsunoda. Oh. Oh yeah, they just push each other and then end up in the wall.
The guy turning into me. Makes sense.
I love those. I love the team radios.
It's not going
It's
the
so
way
fun.
the team had hoped today. That is for sure.
Yeah, Norris is not very happy with that, and he ends up in the wall. Now,
Safety car, stay out, stay out. You need to be plus on the delta time, plus on the delta time.
the positive thing is
Plus on delta time.
we're definitely keeping the Alpines behind.
Just keep your
The
tire
negative
temp.
thing is Magnussen could definitely get P4.
5 laps to go at the end of this one.
Magnussen could definitely have got P5. P4, sorry. Tsunoda again is a penalty, that's not gonna matter. Right, the championship as it stands. Kevin Magnussen up to 8th. Ahead of Russell and Ocon. I did not expect that. How is it behind? We can get Gasly next season. We could get Gasly next season. By my own rules. And we will jump Alpine in the standings with this result. Now the question is the safety car staying out for the rest of this race? It's 3 to go. I don't think it's gonna stay out, you know. I think we'll have like 2 laps of running. Two laps to go. Yeah, 2 laps to go at the end of this one. It's not letting us... That was late. That was a very late call. But yeah, we can basically just push everything super hard now.
The safety car is in at the end of this lap. Get ready to go.
High neutral. High neutral. That's the way we want to go. Let's see if we can get a good restart. Magnussen. I just don't want to get passed by anyone. Hülkenberg is up.
That was dangerous. Had to
and
take
trying to get Hamilton.
Okay, we're still okay.
It's a 2-lap sprint.
I'm way faster than these guys.
Keep pushing.
Final lap. Nico Hülkenberg is dying. I think, yeah, he's probably gonna end up P7 here, but P7 is such a good result. It's just, can Kevin get ahead of Perez? I got my first points here a year ago. Can we now get our best results yet? It's not gonna be our first podium, I don't think.
Tyres are quite hot.
Copy.
We know, but it's only a couple of corners to go now. Is he gonna get him? No. And it's gonna end in P5 and P7. We take that. We definitely take that.
Okay, Kev, that's the checkered flag.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
We take that. So happy.
Nico Hülkenberg's put it all together for the perfect drive today.
There wasn't too much expectation on them today, but they fought hard and found themselves in the points.
It's hugs all round for the team. In fact, they all deserve a pat on the back as well for everything that they've achieved. Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
4 superb wins to their name now this year, and it's been a pleasure watching them drive.
And after a hot and sweaty Miami Grand Prix, I think this is as good a time as any to cool off.
Oh,
Now, Karun, I'd be really keen to know, how do you think the Haas team will be reflecting on today's result?
It was a really strong outcome for them today, with both drivers performing well, capping off a good weekend.
And with that, our weekend in Miami now draws to a close.
Now the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some fierce competition.
Five places up for Kevin Magnussen from P10 to P5. I definitely think we did the right choice by letting him push past Hülkenberg. But Nico, fantastic race. Starts P7, ends P7, and it's 16 points to our name. Valtteri Bottas scoring Alfa Romeo's first points. Pierre Gasly only scoring 1 point today. Alpine is in the mud. Nick de Vries was not far off points. Logan Sargent, Zhou Guanyu, Oscar Piastri. But of course, that is because Lando, Yuki, Albon, Alonso, Stroll and Russell all DNF'd. Incredible scenes. Max Verstappen continues to lead the championship. Was at 40 points ahead of Perez. Perez is getting closed in by Ferrari. Piastri is back down to worst in the championship now. Valtteri Bottas scoring 2 points, up to 14th in the standings. But yeah, as I said, Pierre Gasly is now officially under both our drivers, which by my own logic rules, Pierre Gasly is now interested in joining Haas. Question is he interested in game as well? That's the crucial part. Constructor standings, Red Bull dominating, Ferrari dominating P2, Aston Martin P3, Mercedes P4. Of course, we got ahead of Alpine, McLaren and Williams at the back. Honestly, if I could change team next season, obviously I wouldn't because I want to get Haas to the top first, but if I could, I would probably change to Alpine. Either Alpine or Merc. Because Merc should not be P4. And Alpine is really struggling against us. And of course Otmar also got fired, so... We got both drivers in the top 10 for the DHL Pit Stop Award. Which is very good. A few solid points. We're continuing to progress. 2.465. We need to get under 2.4. Red Bull up to the top in front of McLaren. Alpine with good pit stops becomes P3. Reports. Yeah, we only did one stop today each because of the red flag, which caused the which gave us the chance to box for Inters. We have 5th and 7th, very, very good. And some bonuses to both drivers, 60k for both drivers in the points. I take that every day of the week. But yeah, that is going to be it for this series. No, not the entire series, but it's gonna be enough for today. We've done a lot of races, done a lot of streams. Let's check. Is the board? Yeah, they continue to be very happy with us. Finances, they're at least happy because we aren't in debt. We aren't far from it. I only have 3 million, but we move. A couple of parts getting destroyed, which we have dealt with. But yeah, that's it. Let's round off by checking Formula 2. Who, of course, didn't race this weekend, but I forgot to check it. So Theo Pourchaire is getting signed up next season. I'm not even gonna hide that. Theo Pourchaire next season is gonna be a reserve driver for us for only a year. I might have to give him a longer contract. Or I will give him a longer contract. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that right now. Let's end on proposed contract. So we're gonna give him. Reserve. We'll give him 1 season. Of course, next season is the contract. We'll pay him if I go all the way down. Cool. I want it to be. So we're gonna offer 2 million. So that's gonna be, let's do that. 170k a month. We'll do 2 seasons. Signing bonus. Yeah, you can have a signing bonus of 200k. Let's see if he signs for next season. He does. He's not happy nor sad about 2 seasons. But of course, he is gonna take a full-time seat when the contracts run out for our drivers. So hired for next season, Theo per share. And I'm really looking forward to it. His pace is really strong. I think we're just gonna need to work on his consistency and racecraft. Oh, let's get this main. So yeah, Dubershire has done very, very well in Formula 2. And yeah, I am a bit of a genius, so I'm gonna sign him up. So next year he'll be a reserve, he'll be on the track for every race except for sprint weekend, basically, in one of the cars. Let's check Formula 3 as well. So Dino Beganovic still P2. Oliver Goethe. He's German, okay. Got it. And of course, let's once again remind ourselves of where we are in the standings. Hülkenberg, 6 points behind Magnussen. As I said, a good wing man, but I do think Haas they need one promising and one older driver. So yeah, we'll see if either driver is still here 2025. Well, yeah, 2025. But yeah, that has been it, and that will be it. Next round is Imola. Will be tomorrow. Yeah. Take care, and a goodbye.